What's up, y'all? Welcome to Apollo's Temple. Today, I'm gonna prove that Jesus was black. Now, I'm gonna need y'all to use y'all common sense, all right? Because I'm facts. Okay. First, before I go in, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people say, "Oh, Jesus was Middle Eastern," and that Jesus, it doesn't matter what color he is. He's all colors. First of all, the only reason they say that is because number one, they don't want their feelings hurt because they grew up knowing that being taught that he was a white man. Second is all throughout the Middle East, even at these times, ruled the Kushite Empire of the darkest people in Africa. So let me go over here real quick and show y'all what's up. Okay, when did the kingdom of Kush start and end? It was first established around 1070 BCE when it gained its independence from Egypt, which means it was a part of Egypt at one time, so keep that in mind. It quickly became a major power in Northeast Africa. At this time, Northeast Africa included the Middle East. In 727 BCE, Cush took control of Egypt, which also had Middle Eastern empires, and ruled until the Assyrians arrived, which was also in the deep Middle East. The empire began to weaken after Rome conquered Egypt and eventually collapsed sometime in the 300s CE or AD. You feel me? So, with that being said, let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, the first piece of evidence I want to present that Jesus was black was one of the first ever stories of Jesus came out of Egypt, and we all know that the similarities between Heru and Jesus, they have the same exact story. But let's just keep it on the Christian sect Messiah right now. The first ever story of this specific deity or person came out of Egypt according to National Geographic, right? But the reason I brought this up also is because I have to now prove to you that the Cushites and the Egyptians were black. All right. There's a guy named Volney, a European writer. He existed between 1757 to 1820s before America was established. And this is what he said. He said that he traveled to Syria, Middle East, and Egypt, and said that the race of black men today, which is our slave, and the object of our scorn is the very race that we owe our science and our abilities to speak. Boom. So that's documented Volney in the Middle East, Syria, were black people at that time. Okay, now the reason I'm also stuck on Egypt is because we also have proof that the Egyptians called themselves black people. Now, if the white man is gonna make his Jesus white, what do you think a black man is gonna do? Now, peep this. Also, remember, black Jesus came first. White Jesus was copied. Okay, Champollion, guy who's credited with deciphering the hieroglyphics, Rosetta Stone, all of that. Um, lived between 1790 1832. He wrote a letter to his brother about what he found in Egypt on the temple walls in the Seti I and the tomb of Ramses III. This is what he said. He said, "We find their Egyptians and Africans represented in the same way and could not be otherwise. If you go look on the tomb of Seti I and Ramses III, they clearly have Egyptians painting themselves and the different other races of men. Okay, they have the Middle Eastern, the white man, and the Africans. And the Egyptians literally painted themselves exactly like the Africans to let you know. So, with that being said, there should be no more questions or debates on whether Jesus was white or black. Because also, if you go in that Bible, in Revelations, it will tell you that Jesus had the skin of bronze or copper and the hair of wool. Nigga, that's my complexion. Let me find that. Revelations, skin, copper, hair, wool, hair, wool. Okay, Revelations chapter 1, verse 14 and 15. You know what I'm saying? That That proves it right there, bro. If there's anybody who wants to debate me, you got to pay $100. I'll put in $100, and the winner get the pot. We can go live in the audience, all kind of shit. But let me read this to you real quick, so um, you don't get disturbed. The hair on his head were like white wool, like snow, which shows he was an old man. And there's also documents showing that Jesus lived to be older. He didn't die on the cross, and he was a Buddhist monk. And his eyes were like a flame of fire. His feet were like burnished bronze, refined in the furnace, and his voice was like a roar. Okay, so burnished bronze. Any y'all see my skin color, right? All right, that's all I got to say, bro. That's all I got to say. You, I'm not gonna pull my hair down, but y'all can tell I got woolly hair, bro. So that's all I'm trying to say. Welcome to Apollo's Temple, and I just slayed this shit.